Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. जय वृंदा देवी, जय तुलसी महारानी, जय वृंदा देवी, जय तुलसी महारानी, वृंदा देवी जय। जय वृंदा देवी, जय तुलसी महारानी, जय वृंदा देवी, जय तुलसी महारानी। वृंदायै तुलसी देव्यै प्रियायै केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। प्रणाम करो, प्रणाम जो करके प्रणाम करो। वृंदायै तुलसी देव्यै प्रियायै केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। वृंदायै तुलसी देव्यै प्रियायै केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्तिप्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय।
No, darshan. Darshan 2 minutes. I'm enjoying seeing you so free and taking care of the guests. And they're so good. Sometimes you should do that too, because you have such a charming nature. You know, you can please people. You know, that's what we need also. And that's a true devotee. You see me sitting for a minute also, I cannot. Right? So that's a devotee. So Mataji, next Saturday. Okay. Already told him. क्या हो गया प्रभु? जय श्री श्री गौरा सुंदर श्री श्री नित्यानंद राम की जय। जय श्री कृष्ण बलराम की जय। श्री पंच तत्व की जय। शिला प्रभुपाद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादिशतारिणे। Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrindam। Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Please sing loudly for the pleasure of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Dance, dance, dance. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai. Jaya Gaura Sundar Jaya Nityananda Ram, Gaura Sundar Jaya Nityananda Ram. Jaya Gaura Sundar Jaya Nityananda Ram, Gaura Sundar Jaya Nityananda Ram. Jaya Pancha Tattva, Jaya Pancha Tattva, Pancha Tattva, Jaya Pancha Tattva. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव। निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंसा परिविजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणा रविंदे शिला भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद की नित्य लीला प्रस्थान। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंसा परिविजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस शिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य शिला प्रभुपाद की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंज श्याम कुंज गिरि गोवर्धन की श्री वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की श्री नवदीप महापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की यमुनामाई गंगामाई की भक्ति देवी तुलसी देवी की श्री श्री गौरा सुंदर श्री श्री नित्यानंद राम की श्री श्री पंच तत्व की श्री श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिम्हा स्वामी महाराज की शिला प्रभुपाद की सामवेद भक्त वृंद की नेताय गौर प्रेमानंदी। All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
जय नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय। जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय। जय नरसिम्हा श्री नरसिम्हा जय जय नरसिम्हा। प्रह्लादेसा जय पद्मा मुखा पद्मा भृंगा। जय नरसिम्हा श्री नरसिम्हा जय जय नरसिम्हा। प्रह्लादेसा जय पद्मा मुखा पद्मा भृंगा। जय नरसिम्हा श्री नरसिम्हा जय जय नरसिम्हा। प्रह्लादेसा जय पद्मा मुखा पद्मा भृंगा। उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखम्। नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहम्। उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखम्। नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहम्। उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखम्। नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहम्। नमस्ते नरसिंहाय। नमस्ते नरसिंहाय। प्रह्लाद लाददायिने पूर्वक्षः हिरण्याकाशी पूर्वक्षः शीलातङ्कानकालाये शीलातङ्कानकालाये इतो नरसिंहा परतो नरसिंहा इतो नरसिंहा परतो नरसिंहा यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहा यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहा बाहेर नरसिंहा हृदये नरसिंहा बाहेर नरसिंहा हृदये नरसिंहा नरसिंहा मदीं शरणं प्रपदे नरसिंहा मदीं शरणं प्रपदे तव कर कमलावरे नकाम् अद्भुत सिंहा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव कर कमलावरे तव कर कमलावरे नकाम् अद्भुत सिंहा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव कर थैंक यू केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशव केशवद्रीता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवद्रीता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल जय नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय प्रहलाद महाराज की जय प्रभुपाद की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल थैंक यू सो मच
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना यमुनातीरा वनचारी यमुनातीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना यमुनातीरा वनचारी यमुनातीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी श्रील प्रभुपाद की ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की गौर प्रेमानंदी ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवति उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam.
Hare Krishna. So how many of you have met Ramarupa Das Prabhu from Iskcon Juhu before? I know you have. You have? Okay. Anyone else? So we are very fortunate to have Prabhuji with us. As some of you may know, he is the head priest in Iskcon Juhu, Mumbai. So it's a very rare honor that we get. Once a year he comes, and this is the first time in this temple. So it's a very rare honor for us. And we are very, very happy to have Prabhuji here. Prabhuji also gave a program on Friday evening, and today is giving the Sunday Love Feast class. He will be speaking on Kirtaniya Sadahari, that means Prahlad Maharaj's teachings to his students and generally on the 9 limbs of bhakti. And Prabhuji will be concentrating on Shravanam Kirtanam, the most essential part of our bhakti. So we are very glad to have Prabhuji with us. Can we welcome him loudly by chanting Hari Bol 3 times? Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So please pay attention. The next hour, 1 hour, is going to be very informative and very educative. Hare Krishna.
Shri Prahladu Vacha Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Sevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakyam Atmanivedanam Iti Pumsarpita Vishnu Bhaktische Navalakshana Kriyeta Bhagavati Adha Tanmanye Ditamuttamam Shri Prahladu Vacha Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Sevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakyam Atmanivedanam Iti Pumsharpita Vishnu Bhaktische Navalakshana Kriyeta Bhagavati Adha Tanmanye Dhitamuttamam. बोलिए. Mataji's. Translation: Prahlad Maharaj said, hearing and chanting about the transcendent holy name, form, qualities, paraphernalia, and pastimes of Lord Vishnu, remembering them, serving the lotus feet of the Lord, offering the Lord respectful worship with 16 types of paraphernalia, offering prayers to the Lord, becoming his servant, considering the Lord one's best friend, and surrendering everything unto him. In other words, serving him with body, mind, and words. These 9 processes are accepted as pure devotional service. One who has dedicated his life to the service of Krishna through these 9 methods should be understood to be the most learned person, for he has acquired complete knowledge. Tell the devotees to keep silent. Tell them to. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gauravakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. 9th chapter Bhagavad Gita is known as most confidential knowledge, Rajavidya. And Rajavidya, Rajaguhyam. Right? Rajavidya, Rajaguhyam. Pavitram idamuttamam. Pratyaksha dharmyam. Susukam kartumavyayam. So why it is called most confidential knowledge? Because there are two words, Rajvidya and Rajguhyam. Rajvidya means king of knowledge. Rajguhyam means most confidential knowledge. So Rajvidya, it is called Rajvidya because essence of 6 philosophies is given in Bhagavad Gita 9th chapter. Right? There are 6 philosophies. Karma Mimamsha, Vedanta Sutra, right? Uttar Mimamsa, like that. Then Sankhya philosophy, all this. So there are 6 philosophies. Then the essence of 6 philosophies is given in the 9th chapter Bhagavad Gita. That's why it is called Rajavidya. Rajaguhyam, it is called Rajaguhyam, most confidential knowledge, because pure devotional service is described. What is pure devotional service? Pure devotional service means practicing 9 methods of devotional service. So the whole Hare Krishna movement, Iskcon movement, is based on these 2 verses. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu, Smaranam Padasevanam, Archanam Vandanam Dasyam, Sakyam Atma Nivedanam, Iti Pumsharpita Vishnu. I will ask you one question. What is the difference between a Bhakta and Bhagavata? You can remove this. Keep a glass of water. Regular bottle. Bhagavata? That is Bhagavan. Bhagavata means, I will tell you. In general, Prabhupada defines in purport also and Bhakti Rasam Sindhu. Here very carefully, I want all of you to become Bhagavata, not Bhakta. Right? Bhakta means a person who is situated practicing occupational duties according to Varnashram Dharma, Brahmachari, Grahastha, Vanprastha, Sannyas, and then Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. So this is Varnashram Dharma. So a person who performs activities according to occupational dharma, then he gives up the result of his activities to Krishna. He is a devotee, Bhakta. Bhagavata means one who dedicates his body, mind and words to Krishna. And with that body, mind and words of Krishna, he performs activities that are pleasing to Krishna right? And then out of love of God, with love for Krishna. Someone may understood the difference between a Bhakta and Bhagavata? Huh? No? I will tell you again. Bhakta means one who wants to, just like a person, an engineer is there. An engineer, he has a desire to build a building. He has that desire. So he builds a building with the profit, that money, he gives it to Krishna. Is it called Bhakta? A devotee has no desire to do any activity of his own. He performs devotional service, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padsevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, with love of Krishna. Now you understand? Huh? Tell. Yeah. You're all Bhagavats. Uh, so Prabhupada established movement to make Bhagavats, not devotee, because we should not have any desire, of our own. Even if you have, no problem. But Prabhupada writes, anybody who has a desire to serve Krishna, he is fit to become delivered. He is a dasa. What is that? Anybody? Huh? Who has a desire to serve Krishna, he is already liberated. He is already liberated. And then what to speak of? Somebody who is already doing service. Samajh? So, this process of devotional service, explained by, I request all of the devotees, read this purport of 7th canto, 5th chapter, 23-24, at least once in a month. You will become very inspired to practice this ninefold devotional service. Can we have at the end? Yeah, this verse, 23-24. This, around 20 pages purport is there. Once in a month you read, you will become very inspired, because the starting point of devotional service is hearing about Krishna. Why did all of you come to US? Because you heard that if I go to US, there are very nice, beautiful roads. You get a very nice job. You can become very rich easily. You can enjoy your life. You heard. That is why you came here. Right? You came here with a purpose to enjoy better life. In the same way, there is one verse, 15th chapter, 7th, 6th verse, or 7th verse. Natad bhashyate suryo na shashanko na pavakaha yadgatva nivartante tadhama paramamama. Here you have to pay the bills, right? For electricity bill, gas bill, tax bill, insurance bill, right? In Golok Vrindavan, you don't have to pay any bills, right? Because naturally there are roads are made with Chintamani Dham, so government is not laying roads, so that's why you don't have to pay toll tax, right? So Prabhupada writes very beautiful sentence: one should be captivated by this information. What is that? Go back and read purport. You will find this sentence. One should be captivated by this information. When we hear about Krishna, you should develop a desire to become an associate of Krishna. Right? So, the basic. Please sit down. Please sit down. Prabhupada writes, one can practice all 9 processes of devotional service or any one of this devotional service item. I am going to tell you the easiest method of practicing all 9 processes of devotional service. Make a note in your mind and then do it, practice it. Okay? Shravana means hearing about Krishna. Right? Kirtana means singing about Krishna. Like this, Smarana means thinking about Krishna. Then Padasevanam, serving the lotus feet of Krishna. Like that. There is one item, Dasyam. So in that section, Srila Prabhupada writes that anybody who keeps on thinking, I am an eternal servant of Krishna. Boliye? Simply by thinking this, by thinking what? By thinking that I am an eternal servant of Krishna, you can perform all 9 processes of devotional service. Very easy, right? Right? Everybody thinks I am a master, I am a master. But then Prabhupada writes in 7th canto, 8th chapter, after millions and millions and millions of lifetimes, one comes to this position of thinking that I am an eternal servant of Krishna. It is not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. But the moment you start thinking that I am an eternal servant of Krishna, your life is perfect. Your life has become perfect if you agree that I am an eternal servant of Krishna. All of you agree? Huh? So that is why devotional service, Prabhupada writes that it is so easy, devotional service is so simple that you may miss it. It's so simple. Actually, you don't have to go to the Himalayas. You don't have to do fasting. You don't have to do any austerity. Just keep thinking that. Huh? Very simple. That is why one disciple told Srila Prabhupada, spiritual life is very difficult. Then Srila Prabhupada replied, material life is impossible. Like that. If you know, Prabhupada said, there is a vast amount of knowledge. There are 108 Upanishads, 4 Vedas, then 18 Puranas, then Pancharatras, Agamas, so many different kinds of literatures. On the planet of Brahma, there are 1 billion verses. How many? 100 crores verses. And then Bhagavan, I will quote this verse. Bhagavan Brahma Karsnena Trin Anviksha Manishaya Adyavasta Kutasto Rati Atmanam Yato Bhavit. Lord Brahma, he is known as Manishi. Manishi means the most intelligent person. He read Vedas consisting of 100 crores, 1 billion verses, 3 times. How many of you have read Bhagavad Gita which is consisting of 700 verses completely? Back to back, cover to cover? See, very few. You have not even read 700 verses Bhagavad Gita. But Brahmaji read? How many verses? 100 crores, 3 times. Then he concluded that loving devotional service to the lotus feet of Krishna is the essence of all Vedas. Right? All Vedas. So, Prabhupada very easily, he said in first chapter Bhagavad Gita on the lecture, he said, if you know 3 sentences, you know everything. Right? Please repeat after me. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Number one. I am his eternal servant. By chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, I can render service to him. Repeat. You know everything. uh, in Mumbai, in Bombay, there is in the city they opened a temple, small temple in the flat, Ganga Sadan or somewhere. So there, Malti Mataji and Shyam Sundar Prabhu's daughter Saraswati, Prabhupada is very fond of her. She used to sit at the doorway, and people, all rich people would stay there, no? All rich people, they would come. Then she would ask, do you know who is Krishna? She would ask all the gentlemen, they will say, I don't know. Then she would say, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Prabhupada said, she is the best preacher in Iskcon. She's the best preacher in Iskcon. So, very Krishna consciousness, you must come to this conclusion that I am an eternal servant of Krishna simply by Yomam evam asammudo janati purushottamam sasarva vidbhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. Same thing. Krishna says that anybody who knows that I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he knows everything. Sad, vidbhajati. Then such a person worships me with love and devotion. Like that. So, the basic requirement for performing devotion service is association with a pure devotee. Durlabham manusha janma. Tadapi, don't say the Durlabham manusha janma. Dehinam kshanabhanguram. Tatrapi durlabham manye Vaikunta Priyadarshanam. It is very, very rare to get this human body. More rarer than to get a human body is to get association with a pure devotee like Srila Prabhupada. The Vaikunta man, the personality who came from, Golok Vrindavan. Srila Prabhupada was telling to Harikesh Maharaj that actually Krishna told me to go to Atli planet to preach. Then I refused. Then Krishna was forcing me, please go. Then I was refusing. Then Krishna asked me, why you don't want to go? Oh, if I go there, I had to perform austerity and this and that. Then Krishna told me, you don't have to perform any austerity. Eat very nice prasad and write very nice, beautiful books. And then people tell them to read your books. Then people will become perfect. People will become perfect. So, Prabhupada, Brahmananda Prabhu asked Srila Prabhupada, that Brahmananda Prabhu was narrating this pastime. Prabhupada, do we meet again in Golok Vrindavan? Then Prabhupada replied, of course, unless I introduce you to Krishna, Krishna will not accept you. Then Prabhupada said, when a visitor, devotees from Vaikunta visit Golok Vrindavan, they will comment that, seeing all of us, that what a nice spiritual master, what a nice devotees. They will comment like that. So, I will tell a very interesting pastime. Once Narad Muni approached a devotee by name Paparaj. His name was Akash Raj, but he was performing so many sinful activities. His acronym, he became Paparaj. Like that. So Narad Muni was approaching Paparaj. Then Paparaj said, Naradji, don't preach to me. Right? People are sometimes fed up with Hare Krishna. Take book, take book, take book. We force people to take book. Right? So Naradji said, don't worry. I know what a sinful person guy you are. I will not preach to you. But you are a very sinful person. You will definitely go to Yamaloka, Yamaraj. When you meet Yamaraj, you ask one simple question. Answer you seek an answer to a simple question. He said, what is that? What is the benefit of associating with a pure devotee for a fraction of a second? Okay, I will ask. So after Paparaj died, he was taken to Yamaloka. Yamaloka, Yamaraj was reading out all the sinful activities that he had done. So this punishment given, this punishment should be given, that punishment should be given. Like that he was passing judgment. So when Paparaj asked, before giving me punishment, please give me an answer to my question. He said, what is that? What is the benefit of associating with a pure devotee for a fraction of a second? There are 12 Mahajanas. Yeah, all of you know. One of them is Yamaraj. Right? Swayambhu, Narada, Shambhu, Kumaro, Kapilo, Manu, Prahlado, Janako, Bhishmo, Balir, Vayasaki, Vayam. You learn this verse, you can remember these 12 Mahajanas. I don't know. Then let me ask Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma is also another Mahajan. So now Paparaj and Yamaraj, they went to Brahmaloka. Then said, what happened, Yamarajji? He said, this fellow is Paparaj. He has a question. What is that? What is the benefit of associating with a pure devotee for a fraction of a second? Brahmaji was scratching his foreheads. Oh, I also don't know. Let us go to Vaishnavanam Yatashambhu, Lord Shiva. So now who are three of them? Who are they? Paparaj, Yamaraj, and Brahma. They were gone to Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, hey, what happened? I said, this fellow has a question. What is that? What is the benefit of associating with a pure devotee for a fraction of a second? Lord Shiva has 5 heads. He was scratching his 5 heads. Oh, I also don't know. Let us go to Lord Vishnu, Lord Narayana. So now who are they? Who are all going? Paparaj, Yamaraj, Brahma, and Lord Shiva. All these 3 are Mahajanas. Out of 12, 3 Mahajanas and 1 Paparaj. They went to the Supreme Lord, Lord Vishnu. He said, Lord Vishnu seeing Diggajas, Mahajanas. He said, what happened? Some emergency? He said, no, this fellow is Paparaj. He has this question. We did not know the answer. What is that? What is the benefit of associating with a pure devotee for a fraction of a second? Lord Vishnu smiled and said, 3 Mahajanas will bring a papi to Vaikuntha. Open it. We are all very fortunate to associate with Prabhupada through his books, through his murti, through his movement, through his disciples. So we are all, we all have one leg in Golok Vrindavan. So we have to finish the remaining business by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra very carefully. So Prabhupada enumerates in the purport the importance of Shravanam and Kirtanam, right? So in the beginning, we should hear from the lips of a pure devotee of Lord Shri Krishna. In 4th canto Bhagavatam, there is a section where in the 4th canto, 20th chapter, there is a beautiful prayers by, there are beautiful prayers by Maharaj Prithu. So Maharaj Prithu, actually, Lord Krishna comes to meet Maharaj Prithu, and then he wants to go back to Vaikuntha, but he was held back. And then he is telling to Maharaj Prithu that I want to go back, but my dear Prithu, I became very, very attracted by your wonderful qualities. You know, wonderful qualities. So then Maharaj Prithu started offering prayers. Right? So in the first verse, Varan Vibhotad Varadeshwara Buddha Katam Vrinite Gunavikramatmanaha Yamnarakanam Pratiyanti Dehinaha Tanisha Kaivalyapate Vrininacha. So he described Krishna as Kaivalyapati. Kaivalya means one who gives liberation. Kaivalyapati. But in the next verse, he is telling, Na kamaye nata tadapi aham kvachit nayatra yusmat charanambujashavaha mahattamantar hridayan mukachito viditsa karnayitam eshame varaha. He is saying that, my dear Lord, I don't want any material desires to be fulfilled. I don't want any mukti also. Na kamaye nata tadi apaham kvachit. Then Krishna asked, what do you want? Said, Nayatra yusmat charanambujashavaha. Where there is no, where the nectar from your lotus feet, where it is not available, I don't want to go there. Then what do you want? Mahattamantar hridayan mukachito. I want viditsa karnayitam eshame varaha. You know, I want millions of years to hear Krishna Katha that is emanating from the lotus mouth of pure devotees. Right? Mahattamantar hridayan mukachito. You know, the viditsa karnayitam eshame varna. Karnayitam means 1 million years. You know, we have 2 years are enough for us. So much gossip we hear. Right? But he wants to hear Krishna Katha. Sauttam, next verse he says, Sauttama shloka mahan mukachito bhavat padamboruha sudha kananilihi smritir punar vismrita tattva vartmanam kuyoginam no vitarati alam varaihi. Said, Krishna asked Maharaj Prithu, why do you want, Maharaj Prithu? 1 million years you want? It is so nice. So what happens if you hear Krishna Katha? Then he is replying, my dear Lord, there are saffron dust particles on your lotus feet. Pavat padamboruha sudha kananilihi. You know, saffron dust particles. When a pure devotee serves you, he comes in contact with those saffron dust particles. Oh. Then Prabhupada writes beautiful purport that when a pure devotee speaks Krishna Katha, and the listeners who are sitting in front of him, when they listen, when they are hearing, those saffron dust particles from the lips of Srila Prabhupada, from the pure devotee, they fall on the listeners. Then what happens? As soon as those saffron dust particles fall on the listeners, then what happens? Smritir punar vismrita tattva vatmanam. So we have forgotten our relation with Krishna. Now, what is our relation with Krishna? I am an eternal servant of Krishna. Right? I am an eternal servant of Krishna. So, that smriti will come back. Smritir punar vismrita tattva vatmanam. We have forgotten our eternal relationship with Krishna, that I am an eternal servant of Krishna. When we hear Bhagavatam on a regular basis, when we read Srila Prabhupada Bhagavatam every day, then what happens? The relationship that we have forgotten, that will be revived. That will be revived. Right? Yasha Shivam Shushrava Arya Sangame Yadruchaya Upashrunoti Te Sakrit. Even by Yadruchaya means by accident. Yadruchaya, by accident, you hear, a pure devotee hearing, then he will never forget Krishna, even once. Right? Even once you hear from Prabhupada. That's why Srila Prabhupada said, somebody touches my book, they'll become perfect. Right? One line they read from Prabhupada books, his life will become perfect. Why? Because they come in contact with the saffron dust particles from the lips of Srila Prabhupada. Right? I will quote one verse from 4th Canto Bhagavatam. Sa Shraddhaya Bhagavad Dharmacharyaya Jijnasur Adhyatmika Yoga Nishta Yogeshwar Upasanaya cha Nityam Punyashrava Kathaya Punyaya cha. He says, this is by Kumaras to Prithu Maharaj. They are saying that Yogeshwara Upasanaya. So in this connection, Prabhupada writes, Yogeshwar Upasanaya means serving a pure devotee. So the greatest service you can render to a pure devotee is to hear from him. So I request all the devotees sitting here that every day, at least 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages, read Prabhupada books. Without reading Srila Prabhupada books, don't go to sleep. Right? Don't go to sleep. Read something every day. Right? Somebody asked Srila Prabhupada, so many times Prabhupada, many told that my only regret is my devotees distribute my books, but they don't read my books. Right? So somebody, once Srila Prabhupada asked, are you studying my books? Then disciple replied, I am reading your books, Prabhupada, every day. No, I asked you, are you studying my books? Right? So you should study scrutinizingly. Discuss Krishna Katha with your friends and devotees, like that. So this is the importance of Shravanam, hearing. So one must hear Satam Prasangam Mamvirya Samvido from a pure devotee. Right? So why should I you may ask, why should I hear from you? You are not a pure devotee. I agree, I am not a pure devotee. But you and me, we should sit together and discuss Srila Prabhupada books. Right? That is why Prabhupada introduced Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, so many courses. We should scrutinizingly read Srila Prabhupada books. Somebody asked Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, after you leave, if any doubt is there, whom should we approach? Prabhupada said, read my books 10 times. You will understand. So, if you have any doubt, take a topic, read 10 times, Prabhupada will reveal. Prabhupada will reveal in your heart the meaning of that purports. I have this experience. Srila Prabhupada, Lord Chaitanya told, and Prabhupada also repeated, that you must read Dhruva Maharaj's pastimes 108 times and Prahlad Maharaj's pastime 108 times and Krishna book 108 times. You know why? 3 things. By studying Dhruva Maharaj, you will get determination. Satatam kirtayantu mam yatantascha dudavrata namasyantascha mam bhaktya nityekta upasate. Right? Number 2. Number 3. Number 1, Shraddha. Number 1, determination. Number 2, Shraddha. So by studying Prahlad Maharaj's pastime, you will develop intense faith, deep faith in Krishna. Right? When Hiranyakashipu was forcing Prahlad to accept that he is God. So Prahlad was refusing. So Maharani Kayadu told Prahlad, why don't you accept? No. Why don't you accept? Prahlad said, you should never change your Siddhanta. This fellow coming and telling that Hiranyakashipu is God, I am God. Tomorrow someone else will come and say, I am God. So I will change my Siddhanta. You should, once you study Siddhanta and fixed, you should never change your Siddhanta. Krishna consciousness. Arey, he is going to kill you. But in front of Maharani Kayadu, Hiranyakashipu tried to kill, but Prahlad Maharaj said, unless my Vasudev wants to that I should die, I will not die. Right? What is that famous sentence, saying? Rake Krishna Mare Krishna Rake ke. If Krishna wants to save, nobody can kill. If Krishna wants to kill, nobody can save. There are two examples. One is Prahlad Maharaj. Another is Ravanasur. Parvati Devi asked Lord Shiva, he is such a devotee, great devotee, why don't you save him? Lord Shiva said, Rake Krishna Mare Krishna Rake ke. Lord Ramchandra wants to kill, who can save him? Right? Then Prahlad Maharaj, now he is, you got saved. Every time, what is the guarantee that, Lord Vasudeva will save you? Then Prahlad Maharaj told one very interesting point, this is in Vishnu Purana, that please, mera vishwas mein vishwas rakho. Please keep faith in my faith. Please, in my faith. So that is, by reading Prahlad Maharaj's pastime, you will develop faith. By studying Gopi's pastimes, Ras Panchadhyay 29 to 32, 33, you will develop, Atma Nivedan, complete surrender. They are completely surrendered devotees are Gopis. Intense faith, Prahlad Maharaj. Intense determination, the Dhruv Maharaj. And Prabhupada had all the three. Right? All the three. So that is why, so that is, so when you hear properly, then you will develop faith in chanting Hare Krishna attentively. Right? Once Narad Muni went to visit Ravanasur. Right? So Ravanasur is a son of a Brahmana. Many people, they say all Muslims are terrorists. But the first terrorist was a Hindu, Brahmin. Who was that? Hiranyakashipu. 7th canto, 4th chapter name is Hiranyakashipu terrorized the universe. Another big terrorist, is Ravanasur. Ravanasur is so powerful. Brahmaji used to come and read Panchanga for him. Every day. Like that. So, he appointed Indra as a cook, head cook, cutting vegetables. Indra, and then all the Navagrahas, he made them lie on the steps that are leading to his Simhasan. Every day he would keep his feet on the head of Navagrahas and climb. He is so powerful. But he is a Brahmana. Chanting Gayatri. How many of you are Brahmin initiated here? So sometimes you miss, right? Brahmin chanting Gayatri. Lord Shiva, Brahma also they missed once, it seems. But Ravanasur never missed Gayatri. So Pakka Brahman. Anyway, so Narad Muni visited. So Naradji I want to. How many of you know the meaning of Gayatri Mantra? Do you know, Mataji? Meaning of Gayatri Mantra? Do you know the meaning of Gayatri Mantra? Nobody knows. All of us, we only chant Gayatri. The deep meaning of Gayatri Mantra, nobody knows. I will tell you if you want. But Ravanasura asked Narad Muni, please explain the deeper meaning of Gayatri Mantra. Narad said, you are a rascal, you are a demon, I should not disclose deep, secret meaning of Gayatri Mantra to you. Then Ravanasura said, do you know who I am? He said, Ravan Brahma, Nabuto na bhavishyati, Trilokadipati, Nabuto na bhavishyati. Ravana Brahma used to call himself Ravana Brahma. Whoever you may be, I don't care. I should not, explain to you Gayatri Mantra meaning. Naradji, you don't know with whom you are dealing. Whatever, what you can do. Said, so Parvati Devi, she had a very special kadga, talwar. Its name is Chandrahas Kadga. Said, he took out this Chandrahas Kadga, he is Amogha. Amogha, very powerful. He took out Chandrahas Kadga, said, I will kill you if you don't explain to me Gayatri Mantra. Ravanasura said, go ahead. Right? Then he took out this Chandrahas Kadga, then he said, Jai Bhavani! Then he pushed the sword inside the stomach of Narad Muni. Narad Muni is simply chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nothing happened, not even a drop of blood. Then again, what is happening? Again, Jai Bhavani. He pushed. Narad Muni, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Narad ji, kya ho raha hai? What's happening? How you got this body? I did, such severe austerity and penance to get such a body like this. But, Brahmaji said, you have a death in the hands of a man, human being. And they are trying to kill me. These Vanras and all. Please tell me the secret. This I can tell. Said what? Chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey, Vanvasi admi ka naam lunga main, I will not take. Then Narad said, Maro? Right? How many of you want body like? So Narad Muni got a divine body, right? Devadattam imam veenam. In first canto, 5th and 6th chapters, very important chapters, Narad Muni's instructions to Vyadvyas Muni. So he explained how he became a devotee. Narad Muni. Then he explains that how he got a divine body with which Devadattam imam veenam Swarabrahma vibhushitam Murchayitva harikatam Sharayami manoyam. He says, Lord Krishna himself gave me this veena, and with this veena, when I chant Hare Krishna, Pragayata sa viryani Tirthapada priyasrava, Agayata Bhagavan, darshayan yanti chetasi. he says, as soon as I chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra on this veena, on this veena, Krishna appears in my heart. Ayata ivame sigram. Immediately he comes. Darshanam, he says that as soon as Krishna gave me this Devadattam imam veenam, Swarabrahma vibhushitam, then Krishna taught this, Sangita Vidya to Narad Muni. And then when he sings on this veena, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the glories of Krishna, then immediately he gets darshan of the Lord. So once Narad Muni was chanting the glories of Krishna, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, very loudly, chanting his playing on his veena. And Lord Shiva, when he heard the kirtan of Narad Muni, he started dancing in ecstasy. Then his Neelakanta became white. He has bluish neck. Then Parvati Devi observed, "Arey, some impostor has come." Then she threw him out, it seems. Who is this impostor? Came in the form of Lord Shiva. She threw him out. And then when Lord Balaram heard kirtan of Narad Muni, his bluish dhoti became white. And the Yamuna, when she heard kirtan of Narad Muni, the waters became white like curd. And then all the gopis, they thought, "Arey, so much curd," they started churning, it seems. Beautiful. So this is the glories of kirtan of Krishna. So when Srila Prabhupada, Prahlad Maharaj was telling in Miami or somewhere that when Prabhupada was chanting and dancing in a kirtan, they all became transported to Vaikuntha, it seems, for the duration of the kirtan. And they are experiencing intense bliss. Then later on, Srila Prabhupada, they commented, "Prabhupada, we experienced Vaikuntha." Then Prabhupada said, "I just gave a sample of Vaikuntha life." It's a sample of Vaikuntha life. So Prabhupada brought actually, Vaikuntha, by these kirtans, like that. So, Kirtanaya Sadahari, whenever there is a kirtan going on, so that is why, Prabhupada writes in Bhaktirasam Sindhu, "Mataji, don't chant, please, because you are committing offense to both. Here, Bhagavad Katha and chanting also. You are a Prabhupada, he lives tape, sit properly. Prabhupada wanted to hear, the holy name. You are hearing Katha, you are neglecting Krishna, holy names. Sorry. So it is said, when there are three things in kirtan: silently chanting, and here chanting audibly to oneself, and then kirtan. So Prabhupada said, kirtan is the highest. Right? Kirtan is the highest. When you are dancing in the kirtan, there is no inattentive chanting. Right? There is no inattentive chanting. Just like, that is why it is said, when a person raises his hands, right? When a person raises his hands and chants loudly, and in between he claps, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Just like there are some birds are there, when the birds are there to fly them, to chase them away, you clap, all the birds fly away. In the same way, when you are dancing in ecstasy and clap in between, then all the sinful reactions on your body, they fly away. Right? So that is why Don't stand like a pillar in the kirtan, dance. When you should jump and up and down, higher and higher, to show to Krishna, mighty Krishna, there are so many people, but I am the most fallen. Please look at me. Right? When a person dancing in the kirtan, with each step he is putting on the earth, he is purifying all the three worlds. Right? So this kirtan is so powerful. Kirtan is so powerful. So somebody asked Prabhupada, how do I chant nicely? What did Prabhupada reply? If you know that death is at a doorstep, you will chant very nicely. I am going to tell you, out of my own experience, some suggestions, where you can chant nicely. Right? The first step is, what is that? You must know that you are not going to live forever. Right? Death may come any time. Death may come any time. Don't think, any time it will come. Who knows? In the form. So, the Prabhupada said, if you know that death is at your doorstep, you will chant nicely. Then Prabhupada told one story. One sage, he went to Janak Maharaj. So Janak Maharaj, he is a very great Pandit, Jnani. One of the devotees' names mentioned in Bhagavad Gita by Krishna. Janakadya. So, Prabhupada, so he said, how do I chant nicely? I cannot concentrate. Yesterday also one Mataji is telling, I cannot tell, I cannot concentrate properly. So many thoughts come. He said, he told, you do one thing. He called some of his assistants. Right? Said, he brought a pot, and the pot is filled with oil. Right? Oil. And he has to carry that oil for a certain distance. And the pot is completely filled to the brink. He said, even if one drop falls, my cynics will whip you. And so many drops fall, after so many, count, they will cut off your head. So carry. And he was carrying that oil. On the way, he made so many, like in America, so many nice, engagements, entertainment. Somewhere, the girls are dancing. Somewhere gambling is going on. Somewhere, sports is going on. So many entertainment. Such nice gardens are on one side, like that. So, the oil has to be carried. So, then he carried. Not even one drop fell. Then after that, he said, how is the experience? Did you enjoy all the thing? Or how can I enjoy, if a drop of oil falls, I will get a whip. This is it. If you know that death is waiting, then you are not attracted to all these enjoyments. Because we have forgotten that death is coming, we are all attracted to all kinds of enjoyments. समझ में है? हाँ? हाँ? Anyway, we'll take the questions later. That is the number one. What is it? So Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that every day among devotees, you should discuss the disadvantages of birth, death, old age and disease. You know, what is this body? You know, BODY, acronym. You know body? B for birth, O for old age, D for disease, Y for Yamadutas. Body. Body means, remember this, birth, death, old age and disease. Yamadutas. So, that is why Prabhupada always discussed, you know, the disadvantages of birth, death, old age and disease. Right? Whether it is America, whether it is, whether even if you go to moon planet, you know, this birth, death, old age and disease will accompany. Abrahma Bhuna Loka Punaravartino Arjuna Mamupetita Kaunteya Punarjanma Na Vidyate. Right? Whatever, that is the number 2. You know, we should always, that is why keep on reading Srila Prabhupada books. Prabhupada is always, you know, giving the, you know, yeah. So in Satyuga, when Prahlad Maharaj was praying to the Lord, Yasmat Priya Apriya Viyoga Samyoga Janma Shokagnina Sakalayonishu Dahimanaha Dukkaushadam Tadapi Dukkavat Atadhyaham Bhumam Brahmami Vadame Tavadasya Yogam. You know, so Prahlad Maharaj, three prayers are there. One is Trastosmi Aham Krupanavassala Duha Sahogra Samsara Chakra Kadanad Grashitam Pranitaha Baddha Swakarma Usattama Teyangri Moolam Pritopavarga Sharanam Yavase Kadano Yasmat Priya Apriya Viyoga Samyoga Janma Shokagnina Sakalayonish Dahimanaha Dukkaushadam Tadapi Dukkavat Atadhyaham Bhumam Brahmami Vadame Tavadasi Yogam Soham Priyasya Suhurda Paradevataya Leela Katha Stavanishinga Virinchi Gita Anjan Titanmi Anugunan Gunavipramukta Durganite Padayugalaya Hamsa Sangha. 3 verses. You know, Prahlad Maharaj is saying, Trastosmiham Krupanavassala. My dear Lord, you are Krupanavassala. You are a friend of fallen people. Krupanavassala. I am being crushed under the samsara chakra, on the chariot wheels of this samsara. I am suffering. Why I am suffering? Baddha, I became bound by, because of my own karmas. Baddha swakarma usattama teyangri moolam. My dear Lord, when will you call me? When will you pick me up and make me your servant? Baddha swakarma usattama teyangri moolam. Pritopa varga sharanam yavase kadanu. When will you give me shelter at your lotus feet? That is one first verse. Then, Yasmat Priya Apriya Viyoga Samyoga Janma. You know, some of you must be staying, right, away from your families. Are you? My wife may not be getting green card, all that, you know, visa. Then the man has to live here. And then suppose you applied for green card, then you cannot go to India for 3-4 years. Something like that. Right? If you applied for green card, can you go? Something like that. Then wife is away, then the children are away. You are suffering, you know, remembering them. Right? You remember all the good times you had with your wife and children. Right? You miss your child calling Baba. Right? Like that. All that you miss. You know. So, by the influence of time, you know, Yasmat Priya Apriya Viyoga Samyoga Janma. Sometimes, you know, the friends and relatives, we come together, and by the influence of time, we become separated. Then Shokagnina Sakalayonish Dahimanaha. You know, we are burning in the fire of lamentation. Dukkha Oshadam. Then you apply some solution, that solution becomes a problem. Dukkha Oshadam. Right? Prabhupada writes, in America, yesterday only I was reading, you know, Gajendra Moksha prayers, you know, that in America, they want to very nice speed, with nice roads they make, then the accidents happen on the royal roads also, Prabhupada writes. There are so many accidents, people die, you know, very crashes, especially in winter season, you know, so many. In America, they are worried about 28 people died in a Pahalgam terrorist attack. Lakhs of people they die because of negligent driving and bad roads in India. if Indians becomes like in America, at least they are very civilized. Nobody crosses the lines. Nobody very safe actually. Even in the safe circumstance also accidents happen. But in India, they are always in hurry. They want to cross the lanes and come in between. So many people die in India, accidents, like that. Then, Soham Priyasya Suhrda Paradevataya, my dear Lord, Leela Katha Stavanishinga Virinchi Gita, I want to be engaged in describing your wonderful pastimes. Right? Going, following in the footsteps of a pure devotee. Anyway, so Durga Anite Padayugal, very wonderful. That is the number 2. Discuss about the disadvantages of birth, death, old age and disease. Number 3, Prabhupada advised, sit in front of Tulsi and chant. Right? Sit in front of Tulsi and chant. Do Paradakshina of Tulsi and chant. Right? Number 4, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said that if you are trying to avoid the offenses and chant Hare Krishna, that is equivalent to chanting pure names. At least avoid. Try to avoid committing offense. You are trying to avoid offense. You are not able to avoid, but you are trying to avoid. Right? Number 5, Prabhupada writes in this purport only, offer a prayer to the holy name. Oh my dear holy name, you are non-different from Krishna. Right? One who understands that Krishna and his holy name are non-different, when you chant with that understanding, that is pure chanting. So you tell the holy name that you are non-different from Krishna. Please let me chant nicely. Let me utter your names, properly, pronounced properly. Let my mind be absorbed in Krishna's pastimes. Like that, you make an effort. Then last but not the least, somebody asked Prabhupada that how do I do my service nicely? Then Prabhupada said, take your mala, start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, then finish your 16 rounds, then keep the mala, then you can do anything. I try to follow that. I try to chant all my rounds at one go, then keep the mobile away. Take a vow that while chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, I will not touch my mobile. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anybody has any questions? You can ask. That gentleman.
You answered my question in the 5th one. In your 5th one.
You have some question, right? Answered?
So you were going to tell us the innermost meaning of the Gayatri.
Innermost Gayatri mantra, Prabhupada, there are 3 things. Brahma Gayatri, Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tat Saviturvaranyam. So the middle of the sun is Golden Narayana. Golden Narayana. Who is Golden Narayana? Gauranga. So while chanting Gayatri mantra, Vishwambara, so the whole world is maintained by the sun rays, but the sun rays are emanating from Lord Gauranga. So Prabhupada writes, while chanting Brahma Gayatri, one must know that in the middle of the sun planet is Gauranga. Somewhere? So while chanting Gayatri, you meditate on the form of Lord Gauranga in the middle of the sun. And then Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijana Vallabhaya Swaha. So while chanting Kam Gayatri, right, The first one is Madan Mohan. Right? And then number 2, Pushpavanaya, is Govinda. And number 3, Gopinath. So one must meditate on the lotus feet of Madan Mohan. One must meditate on the chest, on the face of the Govinda, and one must meditate on the chest of Gopinath while chanting Kam Gayatri. That is, nobody knows, Prabhupada explained. Anybody has any questions? You can ask, otherwise we'll close.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for that wonderful class. Did you all enjoy it? At least I was not in this room. I was somewhere blissed out. It was so beautiful. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. And we hope that Prabhuji will keep us in mind, pray for us, and always come here every year to enlighten us. Like Prabhu said, to hear from a pure devotee, one can immediately be purified. One can be immediately remembering Krishna. So, today is a very special day. The reason being, we have a very special group who cooked the bhoga for the lordships today for the first time, and they brought the whole Bhakti Vriksha with them to help out. So I would like to invite Ananga Manjari Mataji and Partha Priya Prabhu and their whole group. Can you all come up? Come with everyone. Please don't be shy, please come. If you have helped, please come. Yeah.
So you cook Chivada Dahi or not?
Sorry?
Chivada Dahi festival, no, today?
Today's Chira Dahi in the other temple. That Chira Dahi is on the way. It will be coming here also, if you all want to wait. But we are so grateful to Ananga Manjari and Partha Priya Prabhu. They have put together such a wonderful group. And I want, our main chef here is Rukmani Mataji. And she is going to tell us her experience with this group. Please come. Because when I heard what she had to say, I was so happy and so amazed. Because one devotee talking about another group.
Hare Krishna. Very wonderful class, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. You mesmerized us, actually. Took us somewhere else. Thank you. Keep visiting us, Prabhuji. Thank you. And about this cooking team, I was very, very impressed today. The way they planned and executed, and very calm and poised manner. The first time they're cooking, they don't have any stress in them. Not at all, little bit of stress. They're just, ho jayega Mataji. And they cooked everything nice and well executed. Everybody was like, they know what to do at what time and what they need to do in the next step. Everything well executed and very, very, very calm and clean. A temple was, even the bhoga was offered on 10 minutes before. 11:35, the bhoga offering was done. Oh my God. And temple, kitchen, all the utensils were also cleaned by 12:30. Oh my God. Wonderful. Thank you so much. So much of hard work. Thank you so much, Razi. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much to all of you. Please keep on cooking again. Thank you.
So me glorifying is not, hold on, don't go, please don't go. So me glorifying is not glorification, but when it comes from a devotee, that is true glorification, because she knows, she does her cooking every week, every time. So coming from her is a very big praise. So can we give a very big 3-time Haribol to the whole group? Haribol. And not only that, they also sponsored the Sunday feast. You see that beautiful Gaur Nitai over there? They are celebrating the anniversary of that Gaur Nitai. So Gautam Prabhu and your wife, please come forward. Please come forward. Please come, Mataji. So this is their deities, and they're taking care so beautifully of Gaur Nitai. And these Gaur Nitais, they will tell you how they got it and how it came to their house.
I think Kanchan Mataji can better tell. So I think we were just in a regular satsang, and that time we first time met Kanchan Mataji. She was as usual just talking about Gaur Nitai and all, and we got into it, and then we thought, okay, let's bring Gaur Nitai. And then we were talking to so many people, but everyone was saying that it takes a lot of years just to plan and all. But then we dialed her, and we came to know that it's in the temple itself, and that's how we got it on the same day. Right. Generally people say it takes years, but for us it was on the same day. Right.
So when Gaur Nitai chooses to come to your house, he is not going to wait. He's going to come immediately. No waiting. So we are so happy to have Gaur Nitai here, and you can see how beautifully they have taken care of the deities. I can see them smiling. They're so happy. Thank you so much. We feel very happy when we see deities taken care of so nicely. Hare Krishna. And we're also celebrating the birthday of Kavyansh. Is this Kavyansh? Please come. Come here. How old are you?
8.
Today you're 8? All right. So this is Kavyansh, and he turns 8 today. Where are they? Please come forward. Hare Krishna. Yeah. So Kavyansh, you want to say something?
No.
You want to say anything?
No, it's okay. Hare Krishna. Hello.
Yeah.
We will. Yeah. So can we all raise our arms high in the air and chant Hare Krishna for Kavyansh, okay? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So now we're going to sing happy birthday to Kavyansh as he cuts the cake, okay? Everyone together. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kavyansh. Happy birthday to you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much, Kavyansh. So one more thing. Please raise your arms high in the air and 3 times Hari Bol for Gauranga's mercy. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Thank you so much.
हरे कृष्ण. माला पहना, माला.
हाँ, प्रभु जी को दीजिए माला. हम प्रभु जी पहनेंगे. हाँ, प्रभु जी पहनेंगे. That is Gaur Nitai's mala.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. And how many more do you have? Can we have one for the parents? Okay. One second. So Prabhuji, this is one. This is Gaur Nitai's mala. You put on him and he'll put it back on you. Hare Krishna. You return. Now you're both blessed by God Nitai, and I hope that He will keep you engaged in His service. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So you see, such a wonderful group, so cooperative, and so nicely they work together to prepare the Sunday feast. So we invite all of you, you all want to come and cook over here. We will help you if you all want to. We have, every week we have one group who comes and cooks over here. So if any of you are interested in helping in cooking, for cleaning, or for any other devotional service, please come and see us. We will engage you definitely over here. Everyone gets the opportunity to serve. Hare Krishna. So thank you very much. Thank you, Ananga Manjur Mataji. Thank you, Partha Priya Prabhu. And of course, Gautam Prabhu and Mataji. We are so glad you brought your God Nitai here. You're asking for me? Jai. So, one last announcement before we start serving prasadam. As I mentioned last week, we are coming up on the most important festival of the year. Do you all know what is that festival? Krishna Janmashtami, right? Not just Janmashtami, Krishna Janmashtami, right? That's in August. So the preparations are already starting. We are beginning to plan for that event. We will be posting schedules as well as opportunities for sponsorships, opportunities for voluntary services, and many other opportunities for stage programs and all-day reading Krishna book. As Prabhuji explained, reading Krishna book is so important. So on that day, you can all come and participate. We'll be reading the Krishna book, and we'll be involved in so many activities. There'll be Abhishek of Radha Krishna, there will be Pushpanjali, then we'll have Midnight Arati, and then of course next day is our Param Guru Srila Prabhupada's appearance day. So you can imagine those 2 days are so important in our bhakti. So please mark your calendars. We will have a very glorious celebration over here, and we will start sending out more information, schedules, and other details about the program. Thank you. Now we'll have prasadam served on your right side, and all the bhoga has been prepared, as I said, in the temple itself. Nothing comes from outside, by devotees. Hare Krishna.